Welcome to our program. Well, you probably recognize the facility that we're standing in front of. This is the new corporate headquarters for Horizon Transport. Mark Linton, you've done a wonderful job here with this makeover of an iconic building.
Well, thank you. It was really a fun project, and the building has gone through a major transformation, and part of Marion's vision was he wanted to not only update the building but to give it a new contemporary type of look, and his really only request was that the landscaping had that contemporary type of look and feel as well.
Well, Marion Schrock is the owner. He'll join us in just a little bit. His original offices over 30 years ago, right here in Wakarusa, really he had the passion and the heart to keep his business here, which I commend him for. Isn't that great?
It is, and I love the location. You know, there's a lot of vehicles that go down State Road 19, and you just can't help but notice this as you're driving by.
Yeah, exactly. Well, tell us a little bit about what's going on right out here. I love their beautiful new sign.
Oh, the sign's incredible.
Yeah.
And of course, we wanted to call attention to the sign, and so we actually did a pretty large landscape bed here around it. My favorite is this grove of clump white birch trees, and what we did was strategically place them in between the blue spruce trees, and what that does, Craig, is allow for that white bark to pop up against the color of the blue spruce.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Now, Marion had some ideas, and he'll talk a little bit more about that, but basically he got together with you at the very beginning and just kind of, well, opened his heart to you, didn't he?
He did. We actually met out here. There was snow on the ground, and so we started planning pretty far in advance. And Marion likes color, and so you can see these daylilies, which are starting to come up. They're going to start blooming this spring. They'll continue to bloom throughout the summertime up until frost. And then we've got ornamental grasses. They're just starting to wake up from their winter nap as well. And it's going to really set this area off quite nicely.
Now, what about the front of the building and landscaping around there? Can you just touch on that briefly?
Well, let's go up there and share with the viewers what we did.
All right, let's go. Well, Marion wanted to achieve that corporate look here, Mark. That was stunning and very professional, and I think you've accomplished that. In fact, I know you have.
Well, thank you. And yes, it does present itself very corporate looking here, nice professional look. It projects that professional image that he was after, and he understands that that actually attracts a high caliber employee.
Mm-hmm. You know, there has to be a difference, Mark, between what you do on the corporate sites and what we do with a homeowner. How does it really differentiate itself?
That's a great question. And one of the most important things is low maintenance. You know, the business owner isn't out here taking care of these plants, and there's no full-time gardener.
Wait. You mean Marion's not out here at 6 in the morning doing that?
I'm pretty sure he isn't, because he told me he didn't want to. But so we heavily concentrated on low maintenance type of plantings. We've got low maintenance roses all along here. They're heavily budded. These are our drift roses, and they're just starting ready to put on a show. They're going to bloom with bright red colored flowers. That's going to contrast nicely with these little dwarf gold thread cypress. We're going to have the red up against the gold. And then this little dwarf crab tree that you see behind us here, this is called a Sargentina dwarf crab. And the cool thing is it naturally shapes itself. The crown of the tree kind of grows in this oval shape, and it actually looks like someone's been out here pruning, but they haven't.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Stunning, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. And the fragrance that you can notice just standing here. These flowers actually start out as pink buds, and then they open up to these white flowers, and puts on quite a show for 4 or 5 weeks in the spring.
You know, it complements too really nicely what you've done in the front, what Marion's done on the front of the building.
We've got a darker exterior,
Yep.
and so we want color contrast, and so this white, and then our locust trees are actually gold leaf locusts, and they're just starting to leaf out here shortly. And when those leaves open up, you've got that gold up against that dark gray exterior.
Stunning.
Oh my goodness, yes, and it ties in with these little dwarf gold thread cypress.
Yeah. Well, tell us more about what you've done, Mark.
One of the things that I like best about this landscape is the opportunity that we had because it's on a hillside here. Yeah. And it displays itself really nice because of the angle. We came in here and did these multiple boulder terraces, and it just gives it a nice layered look.
You know, you wouldn't necessarily think that this kind of landscaping would fit the RV transport business, but boy, the more you think about it, the more it does, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Wanted to share with the viewers a very special tree that we've got up here. This is really the wow, and this is our red Japanese lace leaf maple, just starting to open. Beautiful, delicate fern-like type of leaves. We've also incorporated lighting in here. If you look at the base of the tree, you see a spotlight shining up in there. We've highlighted quite a few of the trees with outdoor lighting, and so as you drive by in the evening, this place just glows.
Yeah, wow. Stunning, Mark, just really stunning. Now, it's wonderful to think that what Marion's done with the exterior of the building and even inside the building is going to propel him another 25, 30 years probably. But the landscaping is really geared to do the same thing, and even for the homeowner at home, you can expect 20 good years, couldn't you, at least out of here?
Absolutely, especially with the stone ground cover, and underneath that we've got a high quality woven fabric weed barrier that lets water through but prevents weeds from coming up. You're going to have at least 20 years worth of use out of that.
Fantastic. Well, you've done an incredible job here, needless to say. And Mark, just a quick little question here for you. If someone maybe corporately is thinking about doing the same thing, what's the first thing they should do in terms of connecting with you?
You know, just simply giving us a call. Marion got us involved very early on the project, and of course, the more time that we have, the better we can work out the details.
All right, there's still time in the summer though, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, very good. Well, we've talked a lot about the man, the legend, the visionary, Marion Schrock, and I've known Marion for a long time, and you know, he's always pushing the envelope, and that's what I really like about Marion. But he had a vision for this building. He brought life back into it, thanks of course to Mark Linton and your fine staff. Let's pick up and talk a little bit with Marion. Marion Schrock joins us now. Marion, good to see you again. You've done a wonderful job here at your brand new facility, soon to open. It's a remodeled and a makeover of a building that was here for a long time. But tell folks at home, can you, a little bit about Horizon Transport? What is it that you do?
Absolutely. Well, we are 31 years old, and we move RVs right from the manufacturers to all 48 states, Canada, and Alaska.
Now, you've grown huge over the years, especially the last decade, I would think, and that really necessitated the move to a bigger location, right?
Well, the RV industry is on a boom right now, as we all know, and so yeah, we're pushing right at 1,500 drivers, so we're up quite a bit, and you know, like I said, the RV industry has really been good to us the last several years.
Now, your home has been here in Wakarusa for all those years, and you've just really moved down the road here a little bit. This is the former Holiday Rambler facility, correct, in Utilamaster?
That is correct. Years ago, it was Holiday Rambler, and then Utilamaster, and 2 years ago, this August, we made the purchase of this building. I had my eye on it for quite a while, and so I was able to land a deal, and here we are.
It's really a landmark facility, isn't it?
It is. It's an iconic building here in Wakarusa, and it was built in the 70s, but as you see, we've updated it inside and out, and it's a real compliment to the community.
Yeah. I know you had other options. You could have maybe built something new, but you really had a passion for keeping it here local and making something beautiful out of something that was a little aging.
It was a little aging, and it's not my first project to do that here in town, as you know, but no, I took pride in doing it, and we love Wakarusa, so we wanted to help the community as well.
All right, so when you drive by here on 19, you're going to see a lot of eye candy. I mean, the makeover in the front is just stunning. You've added, what, almost 50 windows, right, to the building? 49
windows were added to the building, but what really sets it off is the landscaping, I believe, from the outside, and Mark Linton from Linton's, I mean, they've done an incredible job here with the landscaping, and I've used them over the years for several different projects, and they've just done an incredible job. I absolutely love the landscaping as well.
All right, what's your favorite part of what Linton's did out here, Marion?
Well, you know, the design. You know, Mark was real friendly when he came out, and real, you know, listened to details. And I mean, he came up with the design and laid it out in living color, just as it was on paper. So he did a great job.
Well, we're going to bring him in right now. Mark, I know you're pretty excited about what's happened here. Congratulations, by the way. You've done a great job.
Thank you. And Marion, greatly appreciate the opportunity to be associated with an incredible project here. It's a landmark facility, and this isn't just the first project we've done. Marion has put his faith in us. Actually just finished up another project building over in Goshen, and we've been out to his home multiple times. And just want to thank you for the opportunity and putting your trust in our business.
Thank you.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for inviting us out here today. Again, congratulations, Mark and Marion. Beautiful facility. And what, a couple, 2-3 months, and you'll be fully into it, right?
That's correct, yes.
All right. Congratulations once again.
Thank you again.
Marion Schrock, Mark Linton, and we've got a whole lot more coming up on the program. Stay with us. We'll be right back.